Hey, welcome to part 31 guys. Now just before we get started, make sure you've got that Ghost Mech cargo on you for the Aeronautical Engineer. Yeah, Ghost Mech for Aero Engineer. Yeah, so from DH3, remember this is just after defeating that tentacle boss. So you see that tip of that hill there? I've got a zipline down. If there's no zipline there for you, go and put one down. Just go straight up there on your bike and then come back down. You see that zipline just there? 850 meters away, I think it is. Just right in the corner of this kind of like little hill where we are. Right in the top left corner. Yeah, just go straight up there guys, put down the zip line on the tip of that hill and then come back down. Pause the video if you need to, see where it is for me to get more there. So I'm not going up there, I've got one down there, so no need for me to go up there. Okay, so we've got one PCC level 2 left. We're going to come over here behind the DHV and you're going to find a few rocks in a little bit of a circle. Once we get here, we can actually use the hot digger. Is that what it's called? The hot digger? Hot dogger? Oh, hot spring digger, that's it. Yeah, so you can place it down there. You have to wait for it to go blue, of course. And there it is. Dig your first mine. Well, you're not quite digging it. You're just placing a item down that's doing all the digging for you. But yes, get trophy there, guys, for bringing your first spring online. Well, we'll put that back later. Yeah, but you got a trophy. That's all we really needed. Yeah, now get back on your bike and we're going to make our way over here. I'll show you on the map where we're going to go. So getting over the tip of that mountain is quite difficult, but just here, you can actually get over there on your bike. Yeah, that little spot there, guys. So make your way over there. If you try and go over the mountain anywhere else, it's going to be loads of rocks and it'll be really difficult to do. But yeah, there is quite flat, quite smooth. There's no rocks in the way. Just got to drive over snow. There will be loads of BTs down there as well. That's quite a hard BT area actually. It's only gazers, but it's loads of them red ones which you have to stealth kill to eliminate. I mean, with our current weaponry, there might be some weaponry later where we can kill them with weapons. I mean, I'm hoping so, but yeah, for the moment we can only use stealth kill for the red gazers. Yeah, straight over here, we're actually going to grab the cargo in that area. Yeah, some cargo beneath this order we took from the DHV. We're going to grab that cargo, then we have to take that back over to the Phantom Smith. But on the way, we're going to stop off at Chronobiologist, bring online the Aeronautical Engineer, go back to EEO, and then make a trip down to the Phantom Smith guys. We'll actually finish this video at the EEO, and we'll start the next one by making our way down the hill to the Phantom. The Phantom Thieves will be down there. Yeah, so be very, very careful. Yeah, remind you a little bit of that area in Mountain City in the first game. You know, I see all them like ruined buildings in the mountains. Yeah, so if you grab some of this cargo, I mean, hopefully when you come back later on in the game, it might have respawned to something else. But yeah, I'm going to try to grab any for EEO because we're going there next. Yeah, remember, we're going to Chronobiologist, Chronobiologist, Aeronautical Engineer, EEO, and then Phantom Smith. They're our next points of contact. So there's the BT. Yes, be very careful you don't get caught, guys. There's a lot of BTs down here. Because it's quite hilly terrain, it can be a bit tricky to avoid them. Yeah, that's one out. So that'll be 20 points, and there's a big fella. Yeah, be quite a few big dudes down here. You got big dudes, the red dudes, the normal dudes, the fat dudes, and the baby dudes. Yeah, no gold ones here. I've not come across a BT area yet where they've had gold and red. It's either one or the other. But he's got no legs, poor guy. But some of these areas, the BTs kind of hide in the floor and they can be really hard to tell. I think that's what the problem is when you're driving a vehicle through BT areas. The ones which hide in the floor, you can't actually see them because they kind of look like rocks. It can be quite difficult to see them, so you'll be looking, you'll think you're not near enough to the BT so you can't see it, and then all of a sudden the tar is forming around you because the BT was actually half inside the floor. So yeah, to be very, very careful, guys. Some of these BTs here, they like to hide in the floor. So there's another one, and of course got a red BT. I might not have known by this point that you had stealth kill them only. the red one. So you might see me shooting one. Yeah, I think I learned after recording this. Yeah, so there I am. Try and shoot him. Not having much luck. How about a few more bullets? Nope, still not doing the job. Okay, let's unload another magazine into him, why not? But yeah, you got to stealth kill the red ones, guys. Look how much ammo I am wasting. He's either got loads of body armor, or I just can't kill him. Nope. You know, I actually thought I got him in, but he starts facing away. Yeah, if they get too far away from a, like, normal patrol spot, they'll slowly just slide back in like this. They go smaller and kind of face back over. And this is another way to stealth kill them. So when you kind of aggro them slightly and they're making the tar come up near them, you know, and it keeps splashing in intervals. Yeah, when they do that, you can't stealth kill them. You have to wait for them to kind of go small and face back to a normal location like that until you can stealth kill them again. Yeah, look at this one, half sticking out of the floor. Yeah, that's what some of them are like, guys, back in that BT area near Ghost Hunter. And because of all the rocks and the terrain, it can be very, very hard to see them when just like the shoulders and the head are sticking above the floor. Yeah, that's another one done. And now I've lost count with all this chatting. Yeah, I think I've killed, what, about 5 BTs, and I've killed 1 big BT. I've killed about 4 or 5 smaller ones, normal size. And now it looks like I'm going to kill the red fella. Perhaps you can get 200 points on this one. Yeah, on this order. There you go, cut its umbilical cord. It'd be nice if you could actually lob the boomerang out the cord and cut it that way. Instant kill them. I'm surprised that's not a thing actually for all these hidden uses with different equipment. But there is actually a hidden use for the blue boomerang. You know the watcher not gazers, the watcher BTs. You know the ones which can see you and the kind of eyes light up. Yeah, them ones. When they catch you and the tar forms around you, right? And the torso BT kind of spawns. You know, it's got like the big head of light. Yeah, so that one, he'll chase after you and he'll grab you, yeah? And you have to spam, I think it's circle, to get him off you. And you have to probably hit him about 4 times before you shake him free. But if you've got blood boomerang on you, equipped, you press it once and he gets off you straight away. Yeah, kind of like a hidden use they don't tell you about. Yeah, blood boomerang, if you get caught by a watcher and he's grabbed you from behind, or front, I guess it don't matter. But yeah, if he grabs you, make sure you have the blood boomerang equipped, guys, and just press circle once and you'll get him off you straight away. Yeah, it makes that bit a lot easier, because normally if you have to keep spamming the button, eventually you run out of stamina and it will eventually pull you down. Because with that it takes just a single hit to get free. Yeah, you're almost not going to run out of stamina, as long as you're allowing it to refill when you can. So another red BT. Yeah, so that's 2 red BTs, 1 big BT, which I can remember, so that's 120 points. And yeah, I'm probably on just over 200 points in terms of combat points with BTs. So you get back on your bike once you're done. So all the cargo for this order, yeah, this main order is on top of this hill. There's no enemies near the order, luckily. Yeah, up there in that search area. Yeah, so it is Phantom Smith. The stranded cargo, of course. Yes, you got 3 pieces, guys. Pick it all up. There's always loads of structures up here. Yeah, safe house, all sorts. Yeah, but I bet the truck moves very well along here once you get the off-road tyres. Right, so that should be the 3rd one. Okay, so now we're going to make our way to the chronobiologist. It's not too far away from here, actually. Yeah, just hang a right instead of going back down the hill. EO is quite close, but if we go to chronobiologist, we can just make a turn afterwards and make our way up to the aeronautical engineer guys and bring them online. At the same time, we can deliver maybe some items to the chrono. So making our way over there next. It's not too bad. You can kind of see that grey path. Yeah, it looks like somebody's mate. Yeah, put down a route marker if you want to. Yeah, it's a nice journey over there. Yeah, from the chrono, as we go up to the aeronautical engineer, I don't think we'll bring him online for the first time, or do we? Do we manage to bring him online first? Oh yes, we've got that ghost mech cargo. Yeah, you know, I actually forgot to mention that at the start of the video. So yeah, there's a brief edit at the start of the video where I had to quickly pop in and tell you to grab that cargo, because otherwise you might not have got it. So you might not have seen me do it, so probably doing it a bit too quick. Yeah, we get to the engineer, we do a recovery order, which is right close to him. You just go over the hill, grab a bunch of cargo and go back. So yeah, that's quite nice. You know, since you bring him online, there's like an order really close by to push him up a little bit more. Like I say, he gives you the ability to put yourself into a cargo catapult and launch yourself into the sky, which just have some very useful benefits, as I've been talking about. Right, hello Chrono, I'm back with another order for you, or lost cargo. Yeah, deliver and report. Okay, we've got only one for you. Better than nothing, but there'll be an order later from the Ghost Hunter, which is like 400 kilos, and all you have to do is bring it up the hill. Nice easy amount of likes for her. So yeah, deliver out to her, guys, if you got any. If you don't have any, then of course you can't really do much about it. But check a share locker. So you want any cargo for EEO, and that's pretty much it. But what you can also do is, because EEO is the central of most of the preppers in the mountains, if there is, you can taste out some cargo for EEO, or the Eastern Environmental Observatory, or the Eastern Observatory. Yeah, they're all the same place. Yeah, it'll only be EEO at the moment because that's kind of the only main prepper we've got online in the mountains, so that's it. Check for any cargo for EEO, guys, and then make your way up this hill. Yeah, I mean, we've got the adventure online, but you're not going to find any cargo for the adventure inside your shed locker, unless you get mega lucky. I wonder if you can actually entrust it. The game lets you do that. So I've not even seen any adventure cargo in the shed locker. I mean, I'm sure everyone's being a bit strict. Yeah, when it comes to cargo, it's not much off. People are not generous enough to give that away. They have to keep that for themselves. Yeah, they only give you all the junk they don't want. Yeah, but I might actually give that a try, actually. Lob some adventure cargo inside a... entrust it, see what happens, if I can. But yeah, just making your way up to this marker. Remember, this is where the Ghost Mech order is taking us to, where we have to go down to that weapons factory, guys, and claim it. Yeah, we took out a BTs. Yeah, just over the tip of that hill. Yeah, we'll be over there as well a bit later, because there'll be an aid request cargo right on the top of that ridge. Yes, there's a watchtower, and we want to go over to the right. What you'll find here is players like to put an obstacle right in the way of this little path. I mean, it's not even that much space, but they love to stick something right in the middle here, like a cargo catapult or something else, some slab, which takes up quite a bit of space. Yes, take your time coming down, guys, so you don't damage your cargo. Remember, we've still got that cargo to go to Phantom Smith, that main order cargo. So come in here, deliver Ghost Mech cargo, and that should bring him online. Deliver and report. Order 122. There we go, Mr. Aeronautical Engineer. Wow, 500 threat, 500 stealth elimination, and 200 undetected, 220. Not bad. I'm surprised I got undetected, actually, because I took that order on and we fought the main boss, didn't we? I guess that main boss doesn't count as being detected, maybe? I don't know. But you also unlock the floating sentry gun, which I have played about with it a bit. I actually forgot that I did, actually. I messed about with it when I was taking out that camp, the cargo catapult and stuff. But yeah, the floating sentry gun, it's, I mean, it aggroes the enemies a little bit, but you're just better off using a decoy grenade, really. You know, because they don't have a massive range and they eventually get destroyed. And they might knock out one enemy if you're lucky, maybe two. But maybe they're good for high difficulties because you can completely stay out of the way, I guess. So you're going to put everything in the private locker for the time being, because we want to do this order first and we need all the space on our backs. So yeah, lob all your cargo for now in the private locker, and you want to take orders or order. Yes, we're going to take all three orders, guys. 516, 517 and 518. Put these orders inside your private locker. Like I say, we're going to do the recovery one now quickly. Yes, also an order there for the adventurer. Nice. What's that one for the adventurer? I think it was. But yeah, just take all them orders, put everything in the private locker, any type of cargo. You know, unless of course some on your tool rack or your on your body. You know, like gloves, exoskeleton, things like that. Of course. Yeah, when I say put your cargo, I mean everything except for like anything on your tool rack, in your holster, your gloves, your exoskeleton, and of course your boots. Yeah, don't. When I say put everything in, do not put your boots in there, guys. I don't want you running around in bare feet, especially not in the mountains. Yeah, I'm sure I didn't need to explain that. But yeah, you come down here. This is where all this cargo is. Yes, it's quite a lot, but on this ridge line over here, there'll be an aid request cargo. We're going to grab this. Yes, you see further up on the left. But that can be quite tricky to reach if you try to drive straight up to it. So what I do, I normally drive over here, where the snow goes right to the tip. Yeah, drive over here, get off the bike, and from here I just follow the tip of the mountain on foot. Then I come back down and grab the cargo for the order. Yeah, so from here, yeah, just make your way up, guys. Yeah, that aid request. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if this can move as well, because I'm sure this was somewhere else for me before. Yeah, like it was a bit closer. I didn't mean to grab that rope. I think I pressed square to grab the top of the ledge, but I grabbed the rope instead. Bit of a stupid place for a rope, really. I guess at least you know if you're climbing a rope, you're not going to lose balance. Right, yeah, I'm sure this aid request has moved before. Yeah, I'm sure it's like lower down the hill. But yeah, now it's all the way up here. But it's easy getting back down. Yeah, there she is. So yeah, grab that cargo, guys, that aid request. I think that just allows us a little bit more cargo, and it will allow us to get the engineer just into another star. But there is a lot of cargo for the engineer down the bottom of the hill where he is. Yeah, not this hill where you have to come over the mountain top, but down the same hill where the shelter is. Just carry on down the bottom, and there'll be a lot of cargo down there, like 3 or 4 cargo for him. Yeah, like I say, it's easier going down. Right, so now I'm going to grab this cargo. I didn't get it before because I didn't want the weight on my back and the burden. And of course, there's a chance I might have damaged it. Right, so come down here and grab the last few parts. Yeah, the sizes vary. I think there's 6 altogether. Are they all large? Oh no, there is a small. I'm not quite sure if you get like 3 large and 3 small, you know, something like that. Yeah, but it looks like I'm missing a piece, am I? Oh no, that's it, 6 of 6. Right, once got them all, yeah, so over to the shelter, guys, back there. Yeah, first class delivery will get us to him really quick. In the nick of time. Yeah, right, so deliver this. Yep, and then we'll take all our cargo back, guys, and make our way over to EEO. Yeah, there's a lot of cargo at the bottom of the hill, but our capacity is going to be pretty much full once we put all these orders in our back, so we're probably not going to be able to grab much lost cargo. Yes, I'm not quite sure what that is. You unlock the blood boomerang, but I've already got it. So I'm not quite sure if it's some sort of upgrade, or maybe I got it earlier because I've got a deluxe edition. I don't really know what that was, guys, but yeah, I have the blood boomerang already. I thought it gave it to you anyway as part of the story. It must be some sort of upgrade.
Where did you find this cargo?
So yes, of course, hold a bit of cargo back, guys, and then hopefully you can deliver it separately and get him into his third star. Well, 3.5 about it is. He's in his fourth. Yeah, so take out all this cargo now. Take out crystals first as well. Yeah, so put all this on your back. Hopefully you've got a space. Yeah, I mean, if you have to leave anything, you might just have to leave a bit of lost cargo. But of course, make sure you take the orders with you. You can always grab a cargo later, guys. Swing back here later. Or when we get this to EEO, just come back here yourself off your own accord. Grab a cargo and then go back. Yeah, so once you're ready to move on your bike, down the hill. Yeah, down the bottom of this hill, you're going to see a lot of cargo for the EEO. There's also a piece for the adventurer as well. It's just down here and to the right, but I think I'll collect it a little bit later. We'll see in a second. I can't quite remember if I collect it now or later. Yes, you see all this cargo for the aeronautical engineer. A little bit further ahead on the right is where there's normally a piece for the adventurer. It looks like I'm going to grab it later. Yeah, I don't even have space anyway. There's also an extra large container as well, I think, for him. Yeah, so you come down the hill, you turn left, and then come up this part of the hill, and it'll take you over the tip and back down into that little area, that little valley where the EEO is. And there it is. So we're going to deliver this cargo, guys, and I think that'll be it for this video. But I'm surprised, we're only on like 21 minutes. Can't take me like 8 minutes to do this, surely. Yeah, so keep scanning, because hopefully you'll see some more cargo for the adventurer. There will be some on the right, just near the platform for him. The first kind of, or second platforms leading up to him. Yeah, it'll be just on the cliff to the right. Yeah, there is. You see that? The adventurer. So if you've got space, grab that. If not, just grab it afterwards. Yes, that one there. Oh, that's why. I remember what we do now. Yeah, so we come here, we drop off some of this cargo, and then we're going to go and grab that cargo for the adventurer as well, which is on the side of that mountain. I think that's the one. So yes, stop here, guys, and let's deliver all this cargo. Well, pretty much most of it anyway. Remember to hold a few back to do it separately. Right, so I've got 517. I'm going to keep one back. Yeah, not quite. I don't think I'm going to get him into his 4th star. This might be where I mentioned earlier, where on my other account I managed to get him into past his 3rd star. Maybe this is where it happened. I probably just missed one cargo somewhere. Or maybe I found one extra in a share locker somewhere as well. Oh, I did. Oh, I did get him up to 3 stars. Oh, that's close though. Almost looks like it's just on time. So yeah, you get stabilizer level 2. Level 3 is the better one because you can jump off really high heights then, and it will kind of slow you down so you land safely. Yeah, so put everything on your back inside the locker here, guys. Yeah, put everything inside the locker. And we need to craft something as well. So you're going to craft PCC level 2 times 2. Yeah, craft 2 of them. PCC level 2. Craft 2 of them, guys. Yeah, right, and let's do it. So this is that recovery order for the adventurer, I believe. I can't remember who we took this from. Just trying to think back to a previous video. I really don't remember who we took this order from. Oh, was it Motherhood? It might have been Motherhood, I don't remember, because we were at the Motherhood, weren't we, in the last video? Or it could have been F5, so we made a trip to F5 as well. Yeah, I guess probably one of them. But yeah, this order, so you come along here, keep scanning, because you might find some cargo for other depots. We're going to Phantom Smith at the start of the next video, by the way. So if you've seen the cargo flame in your dash space, you can grab it. So we're going to go up to the zip line now. You see where I put, well, I didn't put it down, somebody else did. But that zip line, we're driving up to it. The reason we drive up to that is because you can actually reach that one on the bike. But any further along, it gets really rocky just before the top, so you can't really get that high. So I drive up to it so I can get right to the tip on my bike, then I get off and I can run across the top of the mountain in order to reach all the cargo which is on there. The sticky gun would be really useful at this point, but I don't have it. But as you see here, you can make do without it without too much trouble. Yeah, so drop off your bike here. Yeah, we're going to come down, and so if there wasn't a zip line down, we would have put them down earlier. But I'm actually going to put them down here because I was a bit worried about later on being a bit too far away. You'll find out that I was just worrying for nothing. I didn't need to put that one down, but it was just in case really. So let's continue along here, keep scanning. You're looking for that cargo for the adventurer. As you can see, I think there's 3 pieces. Yeah, just be very careful going across these mountains. If you want to, you can keep making quick saves, guys, in case you fall down by mistake. Yeah, keep making a quick save, then if you fall, just reload to get back up here. Yes, it's kind of 2 up here. I go for furthest one last, because then I put a zip line down, unzip back over to my bike and get back on it really quick. Yeah, that's why I use the zip lines here. Can you imagine going all the way back with this cargo on your back? Yep, because that's probably what's going to happen. Hopefully I didn't damage my cargo too much. Yes, that's the second piece for the adventurer. What is that? The high energy... precious high energy efficiency rations or something. Oh, emergency. Yes, that's the final one. So then what I do, once I've got this, so I've got all 3, I put a zip line down here and then zip line back across. It's a good spot to put one because you've got these rocks, you can just sit it on it and it's not going to say, sorry, steep slope detected. When sometimes it's almost flat and it will still tell you steep slope. But yeah, put a zip line down here. Remember, you press triangle to curve it and it should reach. As you can see, that's going to reach mine and the one past it. And the one past it, I think it was at like 297. So it's, you do have plenty, well not plenty, but you can just squeeze it in. Yeah, 297, but that other one I put down is 270. So that's what I mean. I just want to put another one down just in case. I know that one is right on the edge of the range. Yeah, make sure you spam that touchpad, guys, to shout as you slide along. Yeah, so straight back on your bike and then just drive back to the EEO. And then we'll deliver this later. Sounds like I dropped something then. Sounds like something's rolling down the hill. Yeah, it's my bike making funny noises. Yeah, so just retrace your steps, guys, to the EEO. Of course, if you want to, keep an eye out for any more lost cargo. I did see that Phantom Smith one on the way, so I think I'm driving down here now to grab it. I guess not, as it seems to have vanished. Of course, I probably need to go down the hill a bit further and a bit more right. Okay, so the inventor, I don't need to touch that. I don't know why it's inventor cargo all the way over here. It's crazy when there's like some preps which are like mega easy to level up, and they'll put cargo for it at the opposite side of the map. I mean, like we're going to grab that. Maybe it's so you can expect you to kind of entrust it to the players, maybe. I wonder if like entrusting cargo makes cargo appear at the area you entrusted it at. Probably not, because what would happen if you entrusted it into a post box? I guess it would just be in that same post box when it appeared in somebody else's world. I don't really know if when you entrust them, does it appear where you entrusted it, or does it just warp somebody's world and just spawn somewhere randomly? Who knows? That's something probably never going to work out. Yes, now what you can do is any cargo for the adventurer, keep it with you Yep, and any cargo for Phantom Smith. So you've got any cargo for Phantom Smith or the Adventurer, guys. Take it with you. Yep, that's it. We are good to go. So Phantom Smith and Adventurer, any cargo for them. Make sure it's on your back. I know I've repeated that, but I just want to make sure it's very important. Yeah, especially make sure you got the order cargo as well for the Phantom Smith. And we're about to end, guys. So I'm just going to come down here. But then I realised that I've got to do something, and I'll run back up. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I spotted that cargo, that's it. Yeah, so I spotted that lost cargo from an online player. And decided to come and deliver it. Because it's for EEO as well. Oh, it's a request delivery. Okay, let's drop that off.
You're not the one I expected.
Oh wow, 68 likes. I'm rolling in it. Bit of a waste of time, really. Right, so back to the bike, guys, and that'll be it for part 31. Yep, so I'll leave it there. And we'll continue from here tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on 31 tomorrow.